just build relationships first in your home city, your hometown, because those relationships and people knowing you in your city, that's gonna take you far.
Do
That's
shows
gonna
there
get you
first.
places. Do shows, get
That's
known, get seen,
Yeah,
make
just
network,
establish your foundation.
establish a foundation
Yeah.
where you are from.
Good day. We are back again. Back in this bitch again. I cussed already. Cussed already. That's gonna be already a bleep. Oh, another 5 minutes. I know. I'm sorry. I am Juice Stroke. This is Coloredradio. We got Shackalac.
Back in the building. Back in the building.
Sir. Welcome, sir.
Appreciate it, man.
Okay, this is a very special guest. Look, we know we don't have a lot of singers on here. There's a reason for that. It's okay. It's okay. But this young lady, Odovee is here.
Hey,
Hey, everybody, give it love.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Let me get some
Hey,
round of
hey,
applause,
you making
bombs,
me
round of
feel
applause,
special.
bombs.
Sorry.
Okay, look. A lot of people hit us up.
Mhm.
A lot of people want to do an interview. I push them off sometimes. I might have to bounce them around. I was like, all right, you got a date. Everybody gonna move around you because I wanted this interview because a lot of singers don't sing. A lot of people, I'm guessing you write all your own stuff.
I do.
All your own stuff. The pen isn't always there. And 27, your new album,
Yes.
I didn't skip it one time.
That's dope.
All original.
That's a
So
good CD
good.
when you could just put it on, let it play, as you just cleaning around the house or you just vibing out, smoking, chilling.
Driving down here, I'm
Yes.
setting up to. I'm playing it on the bigs. It's a vibe. I'm playing it for Shaq. Shaq thought it was, I played a playlist. He thought it was rap caviar. He thought I just had some stuff going in the
Yeah.
background right now. So
It me.
please tell them your social media name and what is your top 5. And welcome to the show.
Thank you. My social media name is Overdose on V. And when we say top 5, it's just top 5
Top 5 anything. Something to get them.
anything.
Something to get you to know you.
Okay, top 5. My top 5, we're gonna say artists.
Okay.
Top 5 artists. Number 1. So the first person who want to pop in my mind is Beyonce, but I'm gonna go with Whitney.
Okay.
I'm gonna do Whitney.
Okay.
Okay, can't go bad with Whitney.
I'm gonna do Whitney. I'm gonna do Beyonce too.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a mixture. It's not just gonna be singers, females. This is males, rappers, everybody. So Whitney.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna do Beyonce next. I got Chris Brown.
Ooh.
Okay, Breezy, what's up,
can
Breezy?
see
Shout
it.
out to Breezy.
I got Chris Brown. That man is amazing. That's 3. I'm gonna go Drake.
Hey,
Can't
my
go wrong
guy.
with Drake.
I'm gonna go Drake. And then who get that number 5 slide, y'all?
It's tough.
Who get that number 5 slide?
I mean, he in jail, but you know who should be there.
Mm-hmm.
Look.
No, because look, my head went to Michael, but he need to be number 1 if I'm gonna do Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
So that would mean I would have to start my whole list over.
Mm-hmm.
But so actually, yeah, we're gonna start the whole list over.
Mm.
Mike, Whitney, Beyonce, Chris Brown, Drake.
That's
a dope list.
That's the artist. That's the artist Mount Rushmore side, but you know that's the artist. That's who you would want to like pick one of these 5 to have a career just like well, shit. I mean,
You can't go
For
wrong
real,
with
you
either
can't-
one
you
of them.
can't go wrong with either one, all of them. My thing is, how excited were you and how disappointed were you for when Chris Brown and Drake made the song for the first time together, and they were like, all right, it's not what I thought it
Are you
was.
talking about no
Yep.
no guidance?
Yep.
That song is great.
I was
It's
just about to
cool.
say
that
like
song
that.
is great.
It's cool.
I mean,
For Drake and Chris Brown's first
a
song
vibe,
as a duet.
Freaky, like what? I can learn a lot from you. Gotta come teach me. That song is crazy.
it was a blend of both of them.
It was a
like,
blend
it
of
was
both of them.
I wanted rapping Chris Brown, singing
Okay.
Drake.
I could see that.
You wanted
I get what
Jump
you're
Man
saying.
Drake.
I wanted them to flip spots and do they because that's what you want. You want all the cues of Chris Brown, but the raps of Drake.
Yeah.
Drop this man.
Yeah.
Keep talking, Chad.
I feel like
No, I'm like, I like it because they both was like the same and they both blended the song good. Trips and and it feels so deep.
you better
You know what I'm
sing that
saying?
because
Like,
that song is great. I love that song. When it came out, I was like, oh my god.
and then Chris Brown hit it with his part. Baby girl,
You got it, girl. You got it.
Oh,
You got it. That's
you know what I'm saying?
Radio programming.
I mean,
That's-
it was definitely a great radio
and then they
song
got on
for
the
sure.
music video, and Drake was being his goofy self.
Yes, the
you know what I'm
music video
saying?
is it. But Drake is notoriously known for not having good music videos.
Yeah, since the Take Care days.
Come on now, you know it's been there. And
No,
he,
what's the
and
one
he
song?
just started getting good when he made "Hold On, We're Going Home" because he shot a short film.
Hold on, what about Slide? That wasn't a bad video.
Right,
He kind of
That's the new era Drake.
He
I'm
came
talking
out
about
his shell with that.
"Hold On, You're Going Home" was that first move.
Because you ain't see Drake doing all that. Like that, I feel like in that video he came out his shell.
Yeah, him dancing.
like,
Well, I mean, no, Highlight Bling.
You know how Scorpios is. It take a while for y'all to come out y'all shell. You know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And that's my moon, so
you a
I know.
Scorpio?
Yes.
Oh, water signs, I
Yeah,
love it.
yes,
let
yes.
it
Yeah,
hear.
you
it.
already
Shout out to
know.
the Cancers.
Forget the Pisces.
Shout out. But the other video he did that I really like is "I'm Upset" because he
Yes.
did Degrassi. He brought them back
Yes.
on the scene.
Yes.
"I'm Upset," and then what's the other? It's the other one that got Odell Beckham in it.
Oh, God's Plan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Them
That was
two.
a dope video.
But that's him flexing his life. Oh,
Yeah.
when he was trying to just be cool in the video rapping, it wasn't it.
Yeah, because
Wasn't-
you could tell
I'm a
like in the
Drake fan,
beginning he
too.
was finding himself in
I'm
the
a Drake
beginning.
fan.
Like he was
Yeah.
the way he was moving was kind of awkward. It's like he was finding himself, and it's like
Yeah, he's
by the time that video came out with him and Ross, like No New Friends, he was in his bag by then. No New Friends.
yeah.
Like when you see that video,
Him with
he
the
was
mini
like,
fro.
yeah.
Ashton Martin music, that ain't his song, but that video.
Yeah, that's
You
a
know what
raw.
I'm
He was
saying?
still kind
That's
of in
a
this
Ross
regular
video.
like.
Yeah.
Still, yeah.
He was
still
black,
regular
T-small
a little
chain.
bit.
His jeans are kind of baggy.
He's on his
Yeah, his jeans.
Like man, you gotta remember it was a time
wasn't
Drake
dressing
didn't wear
well
no
either.
chain.
He wasn't but a nice little.
He didn't have earrings or a chain.
A Drake bashing real quick. I'm a Drake. This is what podcast this is. I'm a Drake fan. That's
He was in my top 5, y'all.
Yeah.
Listen, Drake is.
But we know.
I fuck
as
with
a
Drake for a
fan.
different reason though. Like I go back to Degrassi with him. I watched him make that crossover, and I remember when I first seen him on when they used to have that BBT Spring Bling, whatever.
Yeah.
When I seen him performing at Every Girl, I was like, what? This rapping now? Like it
Kim and
blew
Trey
my
Songz
mind.
together. I was like, wow.
I didn't even see. I didn't even get hip to that Drake. Like it wasn't until I did that Drake that I got hip to
My
that he
first
did that.
time knowing that he rapped, I was in my father's basement, and because I was used to Degrassi Drake, so I was in my daddy's basement. My brother come downstairs like, "You heard this song? It's called Best You Ever Had." And I pull up, and he don't got a video. He don't got nothing to it. It's just him with the glasses and you know that cover art.
I remember that.
And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, bruh,
Yeah.
that's dude from Degrassi.
Yeah.
Like,
That's my boy
And-
Jimmy. My boy
That
Jimmy
feeling
rapping.
is so weird because you're like, all right, yeah, let me see what it's like, and it's good. I'll tell you my first time I hearing Drake's story. It was Ransom, him and Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Kickback got me hip. I will always get back to Kickback. Kickback put it on my PSP's memory card, gave it to me. I listened to it on the bus ride home. I was like, he said, I'm gonna leave a blues clue. Oops, I mean Wayne's here. Red clue, Suwoo. I was like, all right. He's the
Hey,
one. He's
yeah.
the one.
Listen.
Yeah.
He's the one.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, dope. Like, he dope. He just had to, just like most artists, he had to find himself. He had to figure his way, especially coming from Degrassi to doing what he does now.
Yeah.
That's just like, I mean, it ain't the same. Well, it's kind of the same thing. Like,
Will
how you
Smith.
got all, Will Smith. How you got, like these, it's just a lot of people who transition from actor to singer or whatever, or
And-
vice versa. You know
And
what
they
I'm saying?
don't do it like as in they don't do it. They have to quit one of them. Like
Yeah.
they have to quit one of them. He can go back into acting so easy
Man,
good.
yes.
and be Will Smith if he wanted to be,
Yeah.
and then go back and drop the album the next time. I think that's what his retirement plan is
Yeah.
do a movie, probably based on his life, and then drop his all rap album.
I ain't gonna lie, that'd be a dope ass
That
little
would be
movie.
nice.
I ain't gonna cap because I'm pretty sure he gonna put the drama in the situation where his mom and his dad
Come
being
on.
a pimp.
I mean,
Like that little childhood, he gonna throw that in there to like spice shit up in the beginning. Like That'd be a dope
The
little fire
flex
movie.
years are gonna be ridiculous. Like those years of
Yeah.
him like not knowing he's the best yet.
Yeah.
Like when what's the song where he's on with all like it's MJ Forever? Is it Forever? What is it? What is
May
it?
not mean nothing to
Yeah,
y'all.
yeah.
Stand at the edge.
So like that was his coming out to me. That was like, all right, I'm gonna stand up here next to these goats.
Yeah.
And it wasn't the best he's ever rapped, but it was like, all right, I know what I have to do now.
Last name ever. Like, dude came on here like first now.
It's the opening line. That's what one of the opening lines where it's like, all right, he's here. Like,
Yeah.
I appreciate. Shout out to Drake. This is a Drake appreciation day.
Drizzy Drake. Shout
Real
out,
quick.
boy.
So, Odovee,
Yes.
welcome. What do you want the people to know about you? Because look, we talked about this before. You've been in Cleveland your whole life, born and raised, sung in the church. So people probably heard you sing from grade school. You was harmonizing the Beyonces, the 3LWs. I can hear you doing the 3LWs.
When that Keisha song,
some Keisha Cole.
I'm pretty sure she did that.
Stories.
Like, I don't want to ask you like what your origins are, but like where does the soul come from, as you said before, and what is your inspiration for singing? Like, what gets you to writing and putting it? Have you been a poet as a young age? Is it always been singing?
I mean, in school, like, we had like classes where they would like have us do poetry or whatever. So I did it then, and even then it was just me tapping into my artistry. But what made me the soulfulness, it came from. Well, let my parents tell it. I say this every trip. Let my mother and father tell it. I've been singing since I was 4. They knew I could sing when I was 4. Grandparents threw me in church choir. I've been in church choir from the time I was probably like 6 till I was like literally like 21. I still was in the youth choir at 21, so I'm 27. So I've been singing in church choir my whole life. Grade school, talent shows. Talent show. That's where you get the Keisha Cole.
Yes.
That's where you get my 2 best friends, being Michelle and
of course,
being Michelle and
trying to harmonize the best they can.
Kelly, and I was Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? That's where you get those moments. But yeah, it's just literally like yesterday. I had someone who I went to middle school with. She DM'd me like, "Oh my God, I haven't seen you since middle school, but you really out here doing it. Like you've been singing since I've known you."
Yes.
So it's just something I've been doing my whole life. It's just literally just all I know. Like
beautiful. Now,
shout out to that.
I only got through this most recent album. How many projects do you have out?
I have.
Or have you put out, and people take stuff down when it gets older and
put out?
time's
I
changing.
have Dope Simplicity. Well, let's start from the first one. The very first project I ever put out is called Every Time, but it's under a different name.
Okay.
It's under a name that people picked for me that I didn't really like. It's under a different name. It's Verissa. If anybody want to look it up, it's called Every Time. Verisa. If anybody look it up, it's like
That's
my
cool.
old school vibe.
Yeah.
So that was the first one. Then I have Dope Simplicity. That's the second one that came out in I lied. I have Odovee the EP that came out in 2019. Then I have Dope Simplicity that came out in 2020. Then I have Getting Better that also came out in 2020. 2021 I didn't drop any projects. 2022 we have 27.
27. Love it.
Yeah, 27. So yeah, I'm excited.
So now I see the videos. Are the live performances something you've always done? Like, is it something that you like? You like being in front of the crowd and you like performing for crowds?
I didn't always, but I do now.
You now?
I didn't always, but I do now. I used to be like, I don't want to do this. Like, I got bubble guts before I go up there. I don't want to do this.
Kick in.
But now, I still get nervous now. Don't get me wrong. But now it's just something that it's easier now.
Yes.
If that makes sense. And it's
trained your body to be ready for it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, girl, you better get that route to get it together because we about to get up here and sing.
That's what I did with this. Like, it's recorded, but still putting yourself out there and saying, hey, critique this. Do you like this thing? Do you like this thing of me talking for an hour and a half? It's like, and I stutter, so it's like, all right, enjoy, my nigga. Appreciate y'all,
right,
Like 1,000 episodes later.
Yeah, 1,000 episodes later. Yeah. But in the sense of that, I can be in front of 1,000 people and be fine. Like, I did a charity speech for my college where they gave me some scholarships and shit. I was like, all right, y'all come talk.
For your college? Where did you go?
I went to Lakeland, Hiram, Kent. So Lakeland gave me some money. Lakeland likes black men.
Yes, they do.
They want y'all to grab. They want them percentages. They go there. They will give you grants.
Yeah.
You want this art degree now, or you want to continue on? I was like, no, let me continue on. I was like, here's some money. Please,
Okay.
please. So I vouched for Lakeland, but I was like, look, y'all. They gave me some money to get my car fixed. I was like, hey, I don't know if I'm gonna make it next. I got to pay for this car. It was like, no, here, take this $500.
Oh yeah, that's
Ain't
dope.
cash in hand.
Yeah, that's dope.
Take this $500, fix it, and then send us the bill. We take care of the rest.
I like that.
So I was like, hey, I will come talk where y'all need. They definitely took me up on it. All the donors are there. I'm like, I'm standing on stage, and I'm like, all right, man. I've talked to people before. I'm gonna wing it the best I can. I got up there and told the people, look, I was like, hey, I ain't do a lot of homework in high school. I got up there and started telling too much of the truth. I was like, I didn't do too much homework in high school, but I found myself in college. And I was like, oh. I was like, yeah, so thank y'all, blah, blah, blah. I killed that shit. Somebody came up to me maybe 2 years later. I was interning for Red Rotten and Brew. Shout out to Red Rotten and Brew, great place. Wine, beers, cigars, you can get them in there. And we were at a golf outing. So somebody came up like, hey, how you doing? I'm like,
not the government.
Exactly. Hi, are you doing? How are you doing? He's like, you don't remember you doing? I'm like, no. I saw you speak at Lakeland. I was like, well, geez, bro. Like, how you
feel good though?
Like,
yeah,
man, you see me now. It worked.
Like, you feel me? That feels good. Like when you even though you were nervous, you winged it, whatever the case may be. But you touched somebody to the point where they rememred you the next time they saw you.
Saw me out prospering to prosper.
Know.
So when it comes to you and you say you were nervous, that's just showing them like, hey, I can get past these nerves too. Yeah. Like I might have been nervous on that talent show stage and looking down, but now I'm controlling the crowd. I got the lights going, the nails is popping, the hair's done, it's all good. So I enjoy an artist that is performing because a lot of this internet stuff can get sucked up into just you being on the internet, being a Instagram artist. You do a lot of covers. I love the covers. The covers are dope. That's the way to keep your brand growing and reaching more people. But some people stay there. Like, that they never write and get more than a cover done. And they have to rely on reposts and all this, but you're out there touching people. There's somebody at the bar drinking and I'm like, who the hell? Is this the radio? Who is this on the? I don't know who this is, but let me get this IG.
It me.
Like, so again, I don't like a lot of R&B. I love R&B. I love Motown. I love the new crop of ladies that are out there. I love the new crop of men that are out there. So like, it's a very Joe Budden kind of ruined some of the sultry men singers for me. Like they just offbeat. I was like, they offbeat. Who's offbeat? He went to what's the dude name that Brent Fryes and said that the new album is like off key and his background vocals are not in sync, and I listened to one more song and I was like, oh, it is. and then that new division dropped and he was like, so y'all just gonna keep letting these non-singers sing? And I was like, what you mean? I like division. And then I listened to it and I was like,
let him have it.
Oh, so now when it comes to artists in Cleveland, I've heard of like Cleveland has a really good R&B scene.
We have a great R&B scene.
Really good R&B scene, men and women.
Yes.
And again, I talked about this before. Some don't have all the tangibles. Can't write, can't harmonize, doesn't have a good production, but they may have one of the three, two of the three, but it doesn't all hit like how it should. Three. But you, like, again, Shaq was saying, playing in the background.
She's ready for the radio.
Ready for the radio because it's just the BPMs are right. People don't get the BPMs right. They'll be on there crooning. As I know, they'll be on there crooning like this will never make the radio. You have to speed this up so much to even get it to blend in with anything. And people don't think about that because first of all, you just don't have anybody to tell you. That leads me into saying like, have you been signed before? Because it sounds like you may have been signed before. No. Management. No.
So the album I was talking about, or the project I was talking about, the first one I did under a different name. There was a guy who I signed like a 3-year contract with him, and he's the one who put all that out and took control over it. But the album is a good album, but it really isn't really me. If I'm being honest, it wasn't really, you know what I'm saying? So that was the only
You
time.
seem business mature. Like you seem like you've been in the industry a little bit.
I've
So
been
like
doing
so you've matured and
Do
know
some
what you
things.
want your career to look like.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, have you been signed before? Because it seems like you've been coached on, hey, you probably shouldn't go this way. You probably shouldn't do this.
Yeah.
Like just even how you spread your post around. Like you're gonna hit people up about the stuff coming out because you're supposed to do it. Now
I be
that would
everybody
usually
DMs like, excuse me.
yeah. See, but now that would look like for independent is you. For a person that has a label, it's a fan page doing it.
Yeah.
So that's what the difference I've seen is, where it's like, bro, I know you. Why do you have a fan page? No, that's just how it's got to go. So it's like, I get it. But that's just the grind you have to put in, because me tagging, I tag 85 South, I tag the Black Effect Network, I tag, like, these are people I want to see it. Like, I'm not tagging it for no
real.
reason. I want you to see this for a reason. I want you to see my stuff.
I want you to
I want you to listen.
Yeah.
Give me them strings.
Drawing in their audience. Like, oh yeah, check us out too.
So, 27 is out. Is this, because it seems like you're pushing a single like me.
Yeah,
Bi-
sorry.
No, you can curse. I know it.
It's gonna get blinked out.
Yeah,
That's
it's gonna
all.
yeah. You can curse. It's just
Yeah.
bitch like me.
Chick like me.
Yes,
We gonna say
chick-
chick like me. Bitch like me.
chick
That's
like
what
me.
I say for the shows that don't want no cussing. Chick
Yes.
like me.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it's just yeah. So, with that song, I see that's the single.
That is a single.
The
yes.
single, and that's why I asked again, because a lot of people don't push their single like how they're supposed to. A single's supposed to work. It's supposed to be. You're supposed to get tired of hearing it.
For real.
You're supposed to be like, all right, let me just hear this album now. So, are you a artist that's going to put out something every year? Or are you going to work it? Are you trying to get to radio and get that in
I'm
rotation?
definitely trying to get to radio.
Mhm.
Definitely trying to get to radio. I'm trying to make the necessary steps. But as far as like putting music out, I just like, this was my biggest project. It was 10 songs. I never did nothing with 10 songs. I always did like 6 or less.
Dope. No skips.
So
I promise you, no skips.
So now it's like I've been trying to figure out, well, what should I do next? Should I just put out a little 3-song playlist, EP? You know what I'm saying?
Keep your vibe going.
Yeah, just to stay relevant. Because
Right.
in this industry, you can become irrelevant real quick if you don't stay on people's heels. So probably gonna do something again, just something smaller in a smaller aspect, couple songs towards the winter, fall area.
Give me something to be cuddled up to.
You know, so that's
Christmas,
what I'm thinking.
a little Christmas EP. No,
A little Christmas
I
album.
can
My
hear
dad,
that.
so my father passed. Well, he didn't pass away. My father was taken from me when I was 17, and he used to
Sorry to hear that.
sing. Thank you. He used to sing. He wrote his own Christmas song, and I still remember the hook in my head to this day. So I was like, I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna make a song and
Come on,
do that
Christmas,
for my dad.
Give
So,
me a Christmas song,
yeah.
please.
So I'm definitely bringing.
Also, smarter your dad, because Christmas songs, if you get one, here's the formula. If you start making a Christmas song when you're 5 years old, you're going to get one.
Yeah.
You're going to get one that's going to be a forever Christmas song. That might be a good investment.
Y'all see Mariah?
Come on. I might, if my son
Smokey,
or daughter
Temptation.
even think about music, I'm like, we making all Christmas songs.
Boys to Men.
Boys to Men,
it's-
All Christmas songs. You'll be a one-hit wonder, but you'll be paid. It's be worth your school to be paid, kids be paid.
for at least 30 days.
I'm saying,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
You know how they
Every
do
year
it.
you get a bonus. You get a little check in the mail in January. You good. That's
Yeah.
it. You just get that
For real.
Christmas Carol money. All right.
I'm dead.
I'm dead ass about that.
It's
Now
for
I'm so
real.
on
That's
it. If I had a
serious.
label, like, hey, this is Christmas Carol label right here. We making
Christmas
nothing but Christmas. We gonna
Lay
get
out
one.
all the
finna-
carols
we
like I need
finna
to just
get-
do all these.
Yeah,
and we just
do
gonna pick
all-
out all these.
We gonna find a country one, a reggae. We gonna get it.
Y'all
I ain't
just-
never heard a reggae
y'all
Christmas
just
song.
Inspired me to do something.
That'd be like,
Y'all just
they do
inspired me
exist.
to do
Hey.
I gotta
something.
research that. I never
Hey,
knew
what they
about
do?
that.
Okay, shout out. Yeah, I mean,
I never heard no
Christianity
reggae.
spread across the world, so you know
Yeah.
they didn't put them hymns on everybody.
How would they even do it though? Like, Would it be that reggae song like? Yeah.
They gonna figure it out.
For sure.
So okay, here's a random spinoff. So in class this year, I had to take a music culture class. So he just basically took us through music styles and like the instruments and how they started and all that. So for my final project, I wanted to do it on reggae. But what I didn't realize was reggae is the newest form of Jamaican music, and like ska bands and like all these what's the Caribbean music? What's the island music? Caribbean island music. What's like? I don't want to say conga, but
You mean
don't
like
know.
the
I should know.
the gin?
I feel like when
calypso.
y'all say, okay, see.
Calypso music. There we go. So I didn't know that all those were the foundation. So I got myself over. I didn't realize it was gonna be this much work, but I learned how like Bob Marley, he started with a ska band, and it sounded a lot like Motown doo-wop,
Yeah.
but it was more so reggae influence, and then reggae is more so of a political type music, so a political base, and ska was satirical base. So it said some political stuff, but in a happy way. Reggae, you can get into some serious shit. So I was like, all right, well, damn, I thought reggae was all boop, 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 but it was really like, no, we're booking at the police.
Yeah.
Like that was
like
the,
it's
the-
really.
it was some real shit. So
Looking
that's
at
a
the
random
police
thing.
grinding at night.
Do some research on it. Like those classes I love because I always learn something where I'm like, damn, I didn't even like realize how much Cleveland, like our last show we had, shout out to Odovee, formerly known as Psychopunk. He's a punk rocker, and I didn't realize how much of a punk rock base we have here as well. So the fact that we can have a hip hop. Your phone is on, sir. You gotta turn down or turn off the volume for it. Yeah. So the
Vibrate.
yeah, the vibrates. He's been off the show for a while. He forgot, he's been off the show for. But it shows that we can have a thriving rap scene, a thriving R&B scene,
Yeah.
and there can be a rave scene that nobody knows about, and we are just like
out here flourishing.
But like I told Novi, nobody's covering, so it's my job to cover it because who else is going to do it? Like it's shows out here. Shout out to Big Hef. He does a lot of good shows where I'm like, this is where
I got them on next Friday.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a vibe. So, but outside of that, it's slim pickings. It's slim pickings for somebody to be like, hey, I'm gonna DM you and schedule it for this, and it's gonna happen. Shows don't last that long.
Yeah.
Shows don't even last. Like you can't even send somebody a good interview, and the interview page has only 4 interviews. Like who the fuck? Who did this interview for you? Like where did it go? So for us, I am so happy that we're still reaching people that have been in it for so long, like you, because we are built for you. Like you're supposed to come here and drop your new single. You're supposed to talk about your performances. You got a show tonight. Like this is where you're supposed to come because we want you to be here, and we support the artist that supports themselves. And you support yourself, obviously.
Yes, I do.
Because you go hard. Where do you see? Like, are you wanting to tour? Are you wanting to be? Like, are you wanting to move? Like, what's the vibe for?
I definitely want to tour.
Mhm.
I want to move too, but
Yeah.
I'm big on. This is what I'm big on. And Name J. I don't know if y'all
Shout
know
out to
Name
Name.
J. Shout out to
Yeah,
Name
we
J.
had her on a couple times.
Today she posted, and it's crazy because I've been telling other artists this, other producers that I know, and today she posted on her story. She was like,
saw that,
she
yeah.
said, "Listen, kids, you cannot move out your city and think your views and everything is just gonna instantly go up. That's not how it works.
That's why I asked tour or move
You know what I'm
because
saying? That's not
you
how it works.
gotta build that buzz
You
first.
have to build that buzz. You can't just move out of Cleveland
And
move
think
to
it's
LA,
gonna pop.
move to Atlanta, and think
think
you
it's-
just gonna pop.
that's
You
sick,
ain't.
man.
People don't even know you in your hometown yet.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? You have to make those connections at home. You have to meet those people.
And
you have
those
to
cities they gotta
network.
call you. Like they gotta want you in those cities. Like you gotta have, like you gotta go there again, tour there, do a mic there, and earn that promoter's like, oh no, we gotta fuck with him again or her
Yeah.
again. We gotta get them
Like,
on the show.
You can't just think you just gonna go somewhere and it's just gonna happen for you. Like,
Mm.
I mean, I don't want to down nobody because it
It
may
ca-
happen.
It can happen.
It can happen.
But
it definitely can.
if you don't have that, the weird thing is if you don't have that drive here, you're not gonna have
You're
that
not gonna
drive there.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just big on. I don't want to down nobody. I don't want nobody to think like just like, oh, I shouldn't move nowhere. It ain't gonna happen for me. That's not the case.
No.
Just build relationships first in your
Mhm.
home city, your hometown, because those relationships and people knowing you in your city, that's gonna take you far.
Do
That's
shows
gonna
there
get you
first.
places. Do shows, get
that's-
known, get
yeah.
seen,
Yeah,
make
just
network.
establish your foundation.
Establish a foundation
Yeah.
where you are from, and then if you ready, once you ready,
Mhm.
then you can go somewhere else.
I like you as an example because you can see from the Instagram profile, it matches up to like, okay, it's not just a Cleveland based thing. It just can't be because we don't follow people that heavy from our city.
Yeah.
It's sad.
It's yeah.
But for a New Yorker, like you can be in the borough of Brooklyn and have the whole Brooklyn behind you and following those 100,000 or your 100,000 of Brooklyn, or the surrounding areas. You know what I mean? But here, your 12K, that's more than just Cleveland. That's just because it's just not going. It's just not going. The numbers add up, but it don't add up. Boom! You gotta you gotta reach those.
You have to get.
I think that comes with doing the covers. The covers, people are gonna save that audio.
The last cover I did countless times by Mars. Y'all know that song. The last one I did. I don't know if I did, but she commented on it. So that made me so.
There we go.
And that's off the strength of me. Like you said, I be in people's DMs. Like, check this out. That's me. Off the strength of me. Y'all tag her. Tag her.
One
you know what I'm
repost
saying?
does a lot.
Repost this.
10
Tag her.
10
Blow
follows
her
mean a
up.
lot. Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? They blew her up. I blew
Yeah.
her up. And now she commented and she, you know what I'm saying? We have some type of, you know what I'm saying, rapport,
A
whatever
network.
going
Because
on.
if she see you again, she like, oh no,
Yeah.
I know she blow. That's it right there. But people will send me. They won't even introduce themselves. They'll be like, check this out. I'm like, no, no,
I don't even know your name, sir.
no, I don't. And for a rapper in general, rap is about like and it's kind of shitty to say. The essence of rap is that guy's cool. He's gonna tell me how cool he is. I want to be like that guy because that guy's the coolest.
Right.
Now that can be on any level. Oh, he got a cool car. I want that car. He got a nice chick. I want a nice chick. But in the sense of the illusion of rap, like you don't want to rap and somebody's broker than you. Like you don't want to listen to, like, that's just not how it goes. So when somebody hits me up, tell me who you are. I want to be.
know.
I want to know you. I want to have an investment in your music. Like, why should I listen to Kill 'Em 5 times? I don't want to kill him 5 times. That's not me. I don't kill 5 times. but kill him 5 times. Little kill him 5 times. Just send me five songs. I don't want to hear the 5 pack of 5-time kills. Like, that's a great rap name.
You ain't sliding. You ain't sliding juice.
I'm not sliding. I'm in a Honda. I am not. You can't slide in a Honda. There's no.
And you can't slide in my car either. My car bright green.
I'm
you
in a
can't do
fishbowl,
shit in my
bro.
car.
It's like, oh, there goes Juice sliding again.
Yeah, that's that car right there. That's an unslidable car. They will recognize it was a lime green. They'll know.
My long green ass Jeep. I had somebody literally. I went to go get my oil change. Dude come out like, I hope ain't nobody looking for you while you in that truck. I'm like, no, ain't nobody looking for
No
me.
beef.
Like,
No beef. You gotta,
none at all. Like, cause you gonna. I tell my sister all the time. She be on her little trying to be a little gangster. No, you cannot use my car.
no.
Because
They gonna know. You
They
can't
gonna
skirt
know
off
that.
in nothing.
No.
You got a bean on you.
Absolutely not.
So back, you got me off topic. So it's back to just the grind. The grind of just being an artist is you gotta have a day job or a night job, and you gotta be an artist until it play off. And that's even towards the podcasting. Like this is I feel 2023, the Jordan year. You know, the Jordan. Everybody have a Jordan birthday. But the Jordan year, you gotta go hard. You gotta get all the championships you can get in the Jordan year. So I think our Jordan year, like events, period. Like we have the artists, we have the DJs, we have the vibes. We've done this for like you probably I don't even know. You might have stumbled across one of our parties before, but we've thrown parties.
Oh man,
For a decade now. So the fact that we can do it on a new level is very big for us because now we can like curate the culture how we want to curate the culture. I just wanted to say those two words together.
Something like that.
So,
BBC
coming
days.
up for you, what is next? More does more performance? Do you have a home performance area where you go and you get to go on stage so they can see you possibly? Because this comes out in like a couple weeks, so they might see you running. Do you go anywhere?
I don't really have like a home performance area.
Okay.
I kind of just,
Because the rappers go to the garage. You probably catch a lot of the rappers
I
at the
still
garage.
haven't performed at the Grog Shop. I've been wanting to perform. It still has not happened.
We got to make this happen.
It still has not happened. I almost did one time for Loudly. It was at B-side and it got changed to Grog, but then it got changed back to B-side. So I was
we gotta make this happen. We gotta I ain't saying I know everybody, but I know somebody. we like because we talked about this before. There's a hierarchy in the rap game of Cleveland. Like it's the rappers that haven't performed at the Grog, have performed at the Grog, and then now are opening for the House of Blues. Like that's the hierarchy of how it goes, and then hopefully you go on tour after and you get some buzz. But it's so many of that pool that's like I haven't performed the Grog yet, but when you do, you're like, I see I want to go to the House of Blues because it's just you big it up and you're like, all right, I get it, but if I'm not opening, you're 15th on the list of performers and shit like that.
Because
like
I've gone to shows at the Grog, I just haven't.
Yeah, no, we can definitely. We need an R&B night or something like that.
Okay,
get the vibe going.
we definitely need an R&B night at the Grog. But next up for me,
probably do it for Swedish Day.
Ooh, look at you thinking.
I like that. I like that too.
I'm after y'all turn up on my birthday the day before, then Swedish Day we gonna turn up in there.
Get my two-step right.
We need to create right.
Put it in the air.
For real.
Put it in there.
But next up for me, so let me say this. Bitch like me.
Yeah, bitch like me.
Bitch like me.
It's rolling.
I need it at 500 views, y'all.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Because it's gonna be easy. But once I need it at 500, once it gets to 500 views, I'm gonna drop the next video, which is Intimacy. So
yes, please.
Sunday,
this is one of my favorite songs off the album.
Yes, it's
27 on
great.
all streaming platforms.
It has Sienna. Shout out to Sienna on there. She's a dope Cleveland singer, Cleveland artist. We're doing a video on Sunday. Logan Kingston. Shout out to Logan Kingston. And I'm not dropping it until I get my views where I need them.
Yeah, I'm not.
video
Facts.
before.
Facts.
So that's what I'm gonna say for that. But then next for me is just more music, more shows. I'm going to Atlanta next month.
Hell yeah.
Going to Atlanta next month.
I think Atlanta fits you. For real. It does.
I go to Atlanta a lot. I haven't
it.
been in a couple years, but I literally was going between 2020 and 2021. I was going a lot, and I haven't been since 2021. So I'm excited to touch back down. I got family and friends there that I miss, and I got a couple things lined up there, a few shows.
We need to make that trip. We need to make that Atlanta
Let's
trip
go.
as a podcast. We need to because we've talked about it, but. We've always thought about it too hard. We're like, we want to get an RV so we can podcast in the RV. We don't need to do that. We don't need to. Yeah, we don't need to do all that.
You can't think too hard about it. You gotta just plan it out.
We can rent an Airbnb and
get
busy.
Because listen, my little sister, that when we're going, she's turning 18. Because there's a the rap plug. I don't know if you know who that is, but he's based in Atlanta. He's great. I met him this year during the V3 music conference that went down last month, and he's doing another showcase for artists, and he wants me to come down and do it. That's why I'm going, but it's on September 17th, which is my sister's 18th birthday. And
can't miss that.
She's coming, and she doesn't want to
go to
fly. She wants to drive because she's scared. And I'm girl.
No, you 18 now. You got trips,
you
baby, trips.
Get on that plane. Gotta get on that plane.
The DR, you can't drive to the DR.
Start getting them points.
You feel me?
Can't drive to Hawaii.
Where you think you gonna get in a car? You ain't gonna get that
Texas.
far.
You can go to Texas a lot. You gonna be in Houston a lot.
But you ain't going to them places where we need to go. So that's what I'm saying as far as like planning trips. I told her today, I'm like, girl, we just doing it in the simplest of form, not thinking too hard about it. Do what you gotta do and make it happen.
Yeah. And you can say your big sister be a star.
Yeah. She actually I did a show. I did the Wave Weekend.
Just
last
keep dropping
weekend.
those flexes. I love it.
I did the Wave weekend.
I told you, you perform. A lot of people don't perform. They be like, y'all got a performance in 2 months. Like, what you mean?
Yeah.
It's a weekend for the next
Like the
2
next
months.
2 months.
What you mean? It's
Yeah, no,
weekends.
I
It's
mean,
Tuesdays.
I gotta keep. I like
Yeah.
having my face out there because, like I said, you gotta stay. You gotta stay
gotta
on
stay
game because
relevant.
you can.
And
You can
pushing a single.
yeah.
You drop the album. You put hours and months and time and sweat into an album. You just don't drop it and then it's over with.
Then it's over. I gotta push it. And bitch like me is always the first song I perform everywhere I go.
Hell yeah.
It's the very first one I
You got dancers
sing.
and shit. I saw the dancers.
That's what I'm talking about. My little sister was one of my dancers.
yes,
That's why I started talking about the Wave weekend. My baby sister, she was one of my dancers. So I'm like, and then she for my birthday, I did a Columbus trip. I did the Uncle Joe podcast. I did a show, and she came with me. So she got to see that was her first time seeing me perform, seeing me at a show.
Love
and
that.
It was great, and that's my baby. I basically raised her, so I loved her being there and getting to see me in action.
It's full circle because
Yeah.
again, that puts her on a path where it's like, look at her doing what her passion is. I can literally do my passion and be happy about it and
Yes.
satisfied in it and everything.
And
Like,
I love it. She been dancing since she was a baby, so I'm like, come on, get back here and
perfect family moment.
Okay, I was like, get back here. I'm like, I need another dance. I only got
Spins
one
on your left.
For real, so it was great.
Awesome. Very, very dope. Well, we're going to transition into some current events really quickly, and then we're going to wrap it up soon. So, Shaq, I want to jump into what you already because it's fresh on my mind. I'm not here for the shaved eyebrows. Now, look, if your eyebrows are thin, that's just life. I'm not gonna complain about you. You do what you can leave them thin, or you can shade them in. You can get them tatted. You can get them microblade or whatever it is. All the threads and all that. But the shaving of the eyebrows, that punk scene shit, I'm not with it, man. It looks like alien shit. It looks like I'm about to we're in a different universe.
Listen, she looked crazy. I seen like a post interview. She was like, "Oh well, I shaved it off because I was tired of my hair and wearing natural, going through all this stuff." But it's like, I can understand that though. But the eyebrow, but you know,
it's a release.
most women already draw their stuff on anyway, so it's like I give her the eyebrows, but the hair though,
belly button.
no, she just look different now. It's like I miss the bitch I'm a cow Doja Cat. I miss her like. This new
the Tia Tamara.
This different right here.
Yeah.
SoundCloud days, Doja when she was like partially rapping still.
Yeah.
She got some of her thickness back though, like
a sing rap type of pop. Yeah.
But that was the wave.
Yeah, see, I'm gonna just say this. I already don't got a lot of eyebrows. I don't know if y'all can see, but they not really there. So I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to get rid of nothing.
It's just the fact of you're looking for something there, and it's just forehead. Now it's like she's added another layer of forehead.
Yeah.
She literally looked like XX Tentacion when he did that.
He did it.
She literally looked just like
wild.
him. Like
he tatted. Then he got some shit tatted on his eyebrows.
Like,
and shit.
for what?
it was.
What was the, but we ain't going.
But it's basically a part of like the transition, which you probably gonna go through. Like I think what she's going through is a phase of, okay, I done cooled off a little bit, so I got to get some type of attention towards me so I can either promote an album or she probably got something under her wing.
Yeah. Everything's a rollout.
Yeah.
Everything's a rollout. What's her last song? It was with. What is it?
It's
Megan?
it's
the poppy song. It's
Dog Player. I get it. That's the song that's going right now. That's Doja. Yes.
Okay. It's her featuring a rapper. I forgot the rapper. I just seen. I scrolled past the video when I was like searching for that video.
I'm not Doja. I'm not outside.
Like
you ain't nothing but a like. It's a song. It's Dog Player. That song. That's what's
she
like
sampled
going
something.
Right now. Yes.
Got you.
She sampled somebody. That's what's like.
Got you.
Because before she sampled everybody did that silhouette challenge.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yes.
So, you know.
I might have to look that up. That sounds hard. That what she was.
I'm telling you, that song like
Doja's cool, but it's weird. Doja, you been weird. You like feet and shit. You like white dudes that call you nigga. And
I don't like that though.
Yeah, she
Wait,
she a little kinky motherfucker. Yeah, like she probably like to get tired.
So many
people
don't like feet. The fact that you can admit that you like feet, that's
feet.
a new thing.
I am a licensed nail tech. I am also a licensed nail tech.
Oh,
so
shit.
I do pedicures. I do all that.
Shit.
So feet are in my face all day. But I was able, even before that, I was okay with it.
Yeah.
I was.
I'm not mad at feet. I'm not mad at feet.
You
I'm
want your
not a
feet
feet
rubbed,
person
let me
at
rub your
all.
feet.
See, well, that's why you're a singer, because you're gonna hum get me right. That's why
all
you
the melodies.
Yeah.
Would you call it soul snatches?
Yeah.
With the feet rubs.
Soul snatchers for
feet
real.
rubs and singing, and you got a good some mac and cheese in the stove.
For real.
Getting it good. So okay, so we know about. So yes, come get your nails done too. Come get them things.
Oh, I didn't do use my manager to these she-raw, but
I need my feet
Shout
done
out to
for
Deja.
sure.
People always
I ain't even gonna lie
good
to
nail
you.
bed. So I was like, all right, let me get them done
see.
one time.
it's the correct term for me. Yeah, you do. He said good nail beds. It's
Yeah.
the
I just gotta get them done. It's been a while. I'm gonna get them done probably 2 weeks, something like that. You know.
Come on,
I
Royalty
mean,
I've
Nail
been
yo,
working
Salon.
out.
yo.
You know, it's the
Look at me.
calluses and shit.
Come
you
on to Royalty Nail Salon, Lee Road, 1639
Shout them
Lee
out.
Road.
You
Come
know what?
on
I'll
through.
probably check you out.
Shout us
This
out,
chick
yeah.
gave me like a bad energy. Like this, she talking about she do facials and stuff. I'm like, you made me not even.
Yeah, you
wanna
might,
spend
you
my
might,
money.
you might chemically burn me. I ain't with it.
Cause I support when I overly support. So it's like if I go, I get like the luxury thing. Like you know what I'm saying. Like
The
really
whole
get that
thing,
pamper
as you
thing.
Pamper me, please.
Yeah,
As you should.
Okay.
you gotta treat yourself.
So, transitioning from eyebrows and nails and everything, there's a lot of safety y'all have to be having out here in these streets, please. A lot of stuff going on. I don't want to mention it on this podcast.
Because I knew I was in my head like, is he
because
gonna
they
mention
might-
this?
because they might flag us on this motherfucker. So, but look, be safe out there because we had Name J on the show the moment the NBA shut down for COVID. Like the moment it came in on ESPN, we were talking to her, and we go, "Oh shit,
This shit
This
real.
shit's
This
real.
is real.
And she go, "Oh shit, should we leave or something?" Like, I don't know, but we here. This might be the last episode. Just be safe out there, people. Please.
Yes, please.
Biden ain't doing shit.
Wash your
Wash
hands.
your hands.
30 seconds, people.
Clean your house,
Clean
spray
your
down,
house.
disinfect.
All of that.
All that shit because it's propaganda too. Because there's no reason why Baller Alert should be posting it that much.
For real.
I had to block Baller Alert or restrict them because they were just posting it too much. I don't want to open my shit up every time I see bumps. So please be safe.
Let's try not to use as much cash. I don't know if y'all heard about that. We got Cash App, we got Zelle, we got all of the Venmo.
I don't even carry cash no more.
A lot
like,
of people
literally.
don't use cash. That's a good thing about
Cash App
these days.
card on me. Keep the
First
Cash
of
App
all,
card on
I
me.
got the
Keep the
same card. You
cards
know
on
I
me.
got the green card. I got the same one.
Oh, y'all want to flex? I'm gonna stay with my black one. I'm gonna stay with my black one.
Keep the Cash App card on you because I left my real card at home today and I was like, "Oh shit." I'm like, does it work at an ATM? I never used it at an ATM before.
It works.
It works. It works. I had to change my password
works.
a couple times, but
Get
it works.
Chime if y'all got to. Get what y'all gotta get. Do what y'all gotta do. Like
Apple Pay works.
Apple Pay.
Samsung
Yeah.
Pay.
For real.
all
Like
that, please.
PayPal,
we don't even,
Zelle, all that.
I'm trying to think. What else is Deshaun Watson, 6 games. He deserved more. It was like, give him more games. I want the Browns to win the Super Bowl. Shout out to Jimmy G. That's all I'm going to say on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, cause I'll be all day with
the
that for
athlete.
real.
I gotta look it
I
up.
don't mess.
Yes, he's been accused of exposing himself to massage therapists. No rapes, no assaults of physical matter, just exposing, and then that's an assault in the legal form. But he didn't get charged with it. The NFL is now
Appealing the decision.
so they have an independent judge who gave him 6 games. The NFL can appeal it and give him more games. The NFL are appealing it, but here's the thing: if they try to give him a year, which they want to give him, he's going to sue, and he can actually play this whole year out. But
That's
then,
probably gonna be like the most likely. They
But
did choose
then-
the arbitrator though. They chose the new guy.
they chose it. Yeah, they chose a
today, I
different person.
think.
I don't know if y'all know what's going on with this, but this is something I want to talk about. The Brittany
Griner.
Griner.
Oh
situation.
yeah. We got to jump in.
Ah,
Boosie badass. He said it best though. What he said.
yeah. So they gave her 9 years. Which is crazy.
It's crazy.
They gave a teacher over there from America who was teaching, who has a medical prescription for it, 14 years of hard labor for cannabis. So we're supposed to be getting them 2 out for a trade, a terrible trade for the merchant of death. He's a international arms dealer that we have, and we're trading him and somebody else for Brittany Griner and a teacher.
This some shit like out for movie, man.
No,
Nah.
for real though.
You know
like,
what I'm saying?
because-
Now, I'm not saying we should leave Brittany over there, but if the merchant of death is what they want
It's-
back,
it's-
9 years, bro. I'm sorry. because what he
The
can do in
Merchant of Death is what
in
he can
2
do
years, in 6 months, he gonna get out and get
versus them
and
9
get
years.
busy. He
Yeah.
gonna- so, but again, if that was LeBron, we're making that trade. He wouldn't even been over there a month.
He wouldn't even been over
Yeah.
there for a week.
Come on. It would have been too much money online. China would have came and got him because that's Chinese money too. So they would have
Just
came
like
and
when
got
that
him.
ball boy was stuck over there. They came and got him.
Yeah.
Trump got his butt out.
Yeah. Come on. So it's sexism, racism, classism.
All the isms.
All the isms is in there. I want her out, but for the Merchant of Death, that is
It's
wild.
like,
We got to think about that.
yeah.
So if it's somebody like, if it's another merchant, like the Merchant of like mayhem or the Merchant of car crashes,
Maybe.
but the Merchant of
Death?
death, like, you don't get that just to being like a cool guy.
Yeah.
No.
You don't get that, and she wasn't even balling that much. And if we really want to be honest, she beat her wife too.
You gotta think that nigga is the ultimate slider.
I didn't know
For
she
sure.
did right.
Oh no, she got charges for beating up her girlfriend, the domestic violence
Oh
charges.
yeah. She was whooping on her.
So
Yeah.
so if we like, they don't bring that up, which they shouldn't. But if it was somebody else,
I
then
got a
like,
dick.
They would be like,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That
Mhm.
was throw the
I
book
agree.
at him.
keep it over there. So for the Merchant of Death, just get her out. I don't want nobody in jail, but what comes around goes around, and I don't know
Like,
what he
hold
gonna.
up.
I don't know what's gonna happen with that. So yeah, that's some crazy. Yeah, the sports shit this week has been wild. For
Yeah.
real, actually, that's been a lot of, like, we still got KD who don't know where he want to go to. So
Yeah.
fuck
And then they
KD.
talking about LeBron ain't signing his extension either.
Yeah.
Like they got him, they waiting on him.
Yeah. Good music came out this week too. Well, in this atmosphere, the new Beyonce dropped. How do you feel about the new Beyonce? I am in there. Got my bop in my shoulder.
I haven't even listened to it.
is forever gonna be mother. But
Yes.
nah,
No, it's a bop. It's a bop.
Beyonce is mother. This is my personal opinion.
Mhm.
People love saying Beyonce is what is it, overrated? Or people
Yeah.
love,
It gassed up or whatever.
you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, Beyonce walked so a lot of these others can run. You know what I'm saying? Beyonce started this. You know what I'm saying? And this what she dropped, like, is different.
Yes.
But I feel like Beyonce is at a point in her career where she can do that.
And there's 2 more coming. So
Like,
it's a
she can do
trilogy.
that.
So it's
It
supposed
makes
to be,
sense because she been absent for a long time.
Yeah,
Like this
yeah.
is the longest like gap between dropping
Mhm.
music that she
Yep.
probably in her whole career. So
because of COVID.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure
COVID
she got
fucked
a
it
lot
up.
of stuff
She
stacked
probably
up.
got, and that's gonna. I feel like that's gonna level out because I'm hearing from other people's opinions is, oh, it's very disco-y, but it's better than Drake's disco-y album that he just dropped. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Oh man.
that's what I'm hearing.
Drake
That's
helped
what I'm
on
hearing from
Beyonce's
people.
though, but
I
Drake
bet
has
he did.
credits on Beyonce's record, so I don't know if it's Drake heard it first or he heard Beyonce's, but Drake had to get his out faster, so
Mm.
that's why Beyonce's probably sounds so polished because she was like, all right, I gotta get mine.
Yeah,
Nah, I
but she
can't
probably
let this-
is. She like, all right, they ain't really feeling this, so I'm gonna have to change up some.
Yeah, but that
So-
break my soul, Bob though.
And it flows into the album very well. If you want to talk about just the album alone, the sequencing is just perfect.
Yeah.
Like, it flows well, it goes well.
That I'm that girl. That's my new.
Yeah.
new-
Oh no.
I'm that girl.
Think with a Q.
Oh,
Think with a Q.
See, y'all spoiler. This is like spoiler alert right here. So if y'all ain't heard the album,
Thick with a
When
Q.
y'all see
Hey,
this, y'all
hey,
better
Shaq.
go
Thick
listen.
with a Q,
with
bro.
a K-U.
I read the
Okay.
track. I said it out. All right, thick with a Q. Damn. Because it's like a double C sometimes.
Yeah.
It's a K. It's like with a Q,
With a
Beyonce.
Q.
With a
Yeah,
Q.
She's not gonna play. She, like I said, she.
that's that Virgo energy.
That's that Virgo.
Yeah.
She.
Fucking
she's-
Virgo anthem. What was it called? Virgo party or something like that. She got a Virgo
She
song.
got a Virgo song.
But I'm like, oh, it's about to get. That's better than a Christmas song. You want to do a Beyonce zodiac sign song? That's gonna play forever now.
Yeah, because I'm definitely gonna throw me a little. Cancer,
She cool. The
Cancer
rest of
song
them I
one
don't know
these
nothing
days.
about.
That's what I'm saying.
Her and Michael Jackson probably the only cool Virgos.
I mean, I don't know how many Virgos, but you get that's up there with them there. That's,
I mean, my little sister Virgo. I know a couple Virgos.
Yeah, she
Jada
And I just
Pinkett
had to
not a
tell my
good-
sister today, like, y'all don't ever think y'all the problem.
See, I'm gonna
Like,
tell you
no.
where it is. Jada Pinkett is the prime example of your average Virgo. I'm gonna be 100.
I mean, yeah.
Jada Pinkett
Great transition, Shaq. Will Smith did an apology to Chris Rock, but
Yeah.
Chris Rock didn't accept it, so he apologized to Tony Rock because he's really really cool is Tony Rock, and then he apologized to Chris Rock's mother because that's her son, and you shouldn't want to see your son get slapped at the Oscars.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was embarrassing.
It was very
and we're gonna leave
embarrassing.
this on this last topic and wrap it up. If you were in that position as either or, are you making that apology? And if you're Chris Rock, are you accepting that apology? Because I'm not accepting an apology.
I'm not accepting the
So you
apology.
saying like from both the slappy and the slapper?
Yes. Are you making the apology 2 months later, 3 months later?
First of all,
well, I already know how Will thinking. Me and Will about hand in hand, but I feel like he thought on it a while because like in the moment he couldn't do it like right then and there because it was just fresh.
Yeah.
He had to sit on it for a minute.
Therapy.
You know what I mean? The only reason it don't resonate because it's been that was earlier in the year. It was still snowing on the ground when that happened. We well into the summer, damn near at the end. So it's been a while. So it's like people are like, well, dang, where this been? You should have been did this a long time ago.
How about you? Slappy, slapper?
slappy, I ain't taking that apology. It's just because it was. These are grown men. We are adults. I love Will Smith.
Yeah.
I will say it to the end. He's always been one of my favorites.
Cool guy. You want to be like?
I
wanted every shoe he wore on the Fresh Prince.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be shout out to the new Bel Air. That's hard.
Yeah, Bad Boys.
Bad Boys, everything. I love Will Smith.
Yes.
But that was just ridiculous. We're grown, we're adults. And I don't know if he was trying to impress Jada. I don't know what was going on.
Had a mental break.
But he probably was just over it. All the bullshit, all the stuff.
You gotta think. It was a lot coming. A lot led up to that.
So,
a lot of public stuff.
It was public, and she just kept throwing it. So I think Will just had it. But as Chris, no, I would not be accepting an apology. I would just, I don't know. Now saying that, if Chris can understand where Will was coming, if Chris can take in what we just said and be empathetic to that, then take the apology.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we're adults. If you can be empathetic to what he was going through, what his wife was putting him through, take the apology.
And if anybody knows or have been in a high school class, you pick on that one kid
long enough.
Just one day he flip out and throw a cone at you.
And that's why I feel like the reaction, people more focused on the reaction than like the build up.
Than the build up of it.
Because it's just like, well, you know, it's Chris Rock. Like, how would you slap Chris Rock?
It's a build up.
Yeah.
It's a build up. But it's like
and it was a good show.
The Oscars, but
Will Packer did his thing.
Yeah. You got to take in all of those things into account.
It was Black Oscars too. It was the Black Oscars.
It was, and he got an Oscar that day. Will won an Oscar.
We right now we might be looking at Will like quote unquote the villain, but that's gonna age very well, and that's gonna be like, man, I'm so cool. I'll slap you at the Oscars, Will Smith, and you're like, yeah, bro, that's like
that's a line. That's a bar.
He got away with it. He gonna drop another movie.
Put it in their song.
Yeah, he got away with it so well. Where it's like all you're gonna have to deal with is Chris Rock doing a little like 5-minute set on you somewhere, and then the joke ain't gonna be as funny as the slap. Like you can't like this is the ultimate battle.
You know he's doing comedy now too,
that's
though.
what I'm saying. He back on the road. This is the ultimate battle between can the funny guy outmatch the cool guy, because the cool guy just smacks you, and the funny guy has to come back with a better joke that can match that
smack.
If not, it's just like, yeah, bro, you said it, but we got to move on. It's still on video. It's still a meme. It still happened. You can never. He almost can never host the Oscars again because that's all they going.
That's all that's going to be remembered, because that was a very monumental thing that happened.
America's wild,
and you know it's just gonna make the Oscars next year probably double the people gonna watch.
Oh, yeah. You gotta see
because
they
got
whoever the host is. You
like, man, I wonder what's gonna go on this year. Maybe somebody gonna do this and do that.
Yeah.
And then for Jada to turn around and not defend him after.
Don't go on your show and not say that's my man and say and
she did not stick beside him. Like,
go ahead and have my back.
You've been dogging him up until the smack. Then the smack happens and you don't stick beside him.
I wonder why they stay together. We're gonna wrap it up because I don't want to get in, but I really wonder why they stay together.
The look. Will said it in his book.
Is it now?
It was for Will. It was the look of them, and for a lot of people, everybody's like, I want to be like Jay, Will and Jada. You know what I'm saying? Jay and Beyonce, like, That was a thing for a while.
Yeah,
so they had to keep that image
couples.
up.
It was a power couple hierarchy, and those were always the staples and everything. Yeah, man, but shit. This you can't let it age like that and then turn into this. Like that, like this is probably one of the worst years, like 2 years of his life, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know his life like that.
Look at his trans. Like look the way he looked.
Yeah,
all gray body.
Yeah. Oh yeah, gray.
And we finally got his body back, but he had let go.
A little chubby. He was a little depressed. He was a little depressed. He got a little, But all right, it's shout out to Will, shout out to Jada, shout out to Chris,
shout out to Will,
shout out to the Oscars.
Yeah, shout out to Oscars. How we like to wrap up the show. We made it this far, so we made the show. We like to go around and say what we're reading, watching, or listening to. I'm gonna start with Shaq. What are you reading, watching, or listening to, sir?
Well, right now I'm listening to that new Wiz that just dropped, that Metaverse, man. Y'all go listen to that. That is a motherfucking
I didn't know it dropped either. I'm
gonna
have to listen to it.
I'm gonna tell you right now, there's one particular song I want to listen.
I'm drive to it tonight.
Yep.
Yeah.
On the way to my show.
Hey.
No clubs, you know what I'm saying? Party in the club, go to that one first. Okay. That's gonna set the vibe for the rest of the thing.
Okay.
What I'm reading, it's a book called like The Discipline, like it's about self-discipline. I forgot the name of it, but it's that. And what I'm watching, I just got into the show The Shy, so I'm watching that a little bit.
Really good show. That's a really good show.
Yeah, and then a show called Top Boy.
Top Boy, yes.
Yeah,
yes. The men's them on his head, Top Boy. Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, I rock with that. Them London dudes, they different. They different.
And we talked about it in the last show. I watched this UK like YouTube show where there like 20 women try to get with one guy type thing. It's like a little YouTube
like
thing.
Bachelor thing.
Yeah.
But it's with British guys, so like all their slang is like British. And it was like she got some oomph on her.
Yeah, like
what the hell? And then
like,
she got up and she had an ass. I was like, she got some oomph on her. All right, there we go then. What are you reading, watching, and listening to?
Listening to. I'm gonna start with that myself, of course. I'm actually gonna name a lot of Cleveland artists. Okay. Florida B. Well, she's not a Cleveland artist. Florida B is an Akron artist. Okay. She's a dope rapper. Florida B. She's a dope rapper. I'm listening to Beyonce, and then I like the Chris Brown album he just dropped. Yes. I know everybody gets tired of him.
That is a vibe too, though.
That song, Possessive, is like, it has me in a chokehold.
It's possessing you?
It's possessing me. It's him, Blue, and Lil Wayne, and it got me in a, it got me here. So that's what I'm really tapping into. So if y'all haven't tapped into that, tap into it. And that first one, Till the Wheels Fall Off, tap into that. Watching. So watching right now, Grownish. I'm a big Grownish fan. I'm a big Grownish fan. I love that show.
Shout out to Hulu.
Shout out to Hulu. I'm big Diggy Simmons fan. I had a crush on him since I was a kid. So
I thought Diggy was gonna have a bigger career. I thought Diggy.
Yeah.
I did too.
I thought Diggy was gonna do it.
Like, especially on the music scene, I definitely thought he had that copy paste. Copy.
I was like, this is a good start. We're getting somewhere.
He had a couple nice R&B songs.
He came back for a little bit.
Grownish is what I'm watching right now, and then I just watched that Purple Hearts movie on Netflix. And it's a Netflix movie, and it had me crying, y'all. Okay. It's a great movie.
Let me see
so tap into that. And then reading, currently not reading right now, but my twin, my brother, shout out to Sterling, he getting me on my personal development. So he's got a couple books, couple reads for me, a couple YouTube videos for me that he has me watching. That's just motivational, helps you think about yourself, to where you want to be, where you're trying to get to. Just like I said, personal development. So I'm looking for books in that area. So
very, very dope. Very, very dope. I am listening to. What am I listening to? I listened to Nothing Was the Same this morning. So on my drive to work, I can get through Tuscan Leather into On It, and then by the time I'm pulling into work, it started from the bottom.
You about to make me listen to that when I get in the car.
And I was like, this is a great lead into work. And then I got back in the car, and it was what is it? Was it On It before? I don't know. I drink too much. No. Like smoking on the low, drinking on the low.
Furthest thing from first. What is that? Like everyone I know.
Furthest. Yeah.
Furthest. There you go.
Yeah. So it goes furthest, then into Start from the Bottom, then into On It, and I'm like, this run again. It's a run. I'm all about the runs. This run right here just made my day. So that was my day today. I am watching. What am I watching? I've been on. I hate to promote them because it's going, but it's called the Full Send Podcast. They're kind of like white frat boys that lean towards the Republican side, but they get these interviews with these people where I'm like, I never heard them talk in a casual way. So they got Elon Musk today.
I seen that episode.
They had Trump the other day. Yeah, that they had Rick Ross the next day, then Kodak, then Dana White. So yeah, so it's a full
wide variety.
And like,
I ain't gonna lie, Flagrant is a good one. I like Flagrant.
And they got shadow banned on everything. So it's just all their own website merch, and they're all millionaires now and giving people Teslas and just. So I'm studying them right now, just seeing how they work and how they built their ecosystem of fandom. It's some cool shit right there. Not reading, but I'm audio booking on YouTube.
I count that as reading because that's how I listen to my book.
Because I drive so much, and I got YouTube Premium. If y'all like YouTube, invest in YouTube Premium. That's a game changer.
I love it.
No more commercials ever. It's amazing. But it's like these audio stories of like the galaxy and how like black holes will work and how like it's like a what if we went to Earth too, and how Earth like there's a planet that they think has water on it, but the gravity is different, is bigger than our Earth. So there was like you'll have to bulk up because you'll have an extra 75 pounds on you. So you got to get ready for that gravity. Shit like that, where I was just like, all right, I'm not gonna make it there, but it's cool to know what people will be like up there. So that's what I don't know, man. I play a lot of WWE right now too. I'm in GM mode, so I'm just making matches. Look, I'm in school working and doing podcasts. I need to turn my brain off, so I smoke a fat blunt and play WWE GM, but I'm gonna go home and do that and eat some sushi.
Oh, that's good. That's good, you know.
Cook sushi though.
Keep you grounded.
I eat raw sushi.
My best friend eats raw sushi.
It's good.
I eat
look,
sushi.
look. I'm gonna tell you what got me into it. Try.
Have you had cook sushi?
I had the raw sushi.
You need to try the cook one. You probably would like the cook one. Like raw sushi is for some people who like raw sushi like raw sushi.
You gotta have acquired taste.
It wasn't like my did. Like she bought this big ass thing of sushi from Wasabi. Yeah. And she like tried the shit. We ate that motherfucker. I was like, this ain't bad. You know what I'm saying?
But then you get the wrong texture. I'm all about texture.
I think it was the wrong texture. I wasn't my cup of tea.
I don't do the nigiri, which is the it's not wrapped. It's just the meat on the outside and all that shit.
That's what it was like. It was like all meat on the outside.
Yeah, because the first thing you're biting is the texture of the fish. Yeah. Instead of when it's wrapped in seaweed, you get some rice.
Other stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll tell y'all to try the one. The one that got me is obviously the shrimp or the crab is good because it's rice crab and motherfucking cucumbers and shit like that. Yeah.
Jalapenos.
But if you want to start getting to like you like, hey, I'm a sushi eater. Try the yellowtail because it has a good bite to it, so it doesn't taste like a fish.
I'm scared.
It's like a steak almost. like they'll use a yellowtail fillet as like a steak replacement because it's so it got a good meat flavor to it. But I know sushi's weird, but I got some crab at home, so I'm gonna eat that crab. Odovee here, 27 out now, all streaming platforms. Tell them where to find you. Give some shout outs if you want to, and we're gonna wrap it up.
Go run up that bitch like me, y'all. Link is in my bio. Follow me at Overdose on V. OVERDOSEONVEE. That's on Twitter. That's on Instagram. All that. Yeah. Run that bitch like me. Run it up.
Run that motherfucker up.
Run it up. And then shout out to For the Bitch Like Me. I'm gonna shout out Lil Banks. He's a dope rapper / singer in the city. He's my lead male in that video. So shout out to him. Shout out Stay Chiefy. He directed and shot the video. We actually did it right here in this studio, y'all. So shout out to him. Shout out my family. Shout out my best friend TT. She was gonna be here, but she had some shit going on. But she always ride for me. She always here. So shout out TT. Shout out my brother who got me on my personal development. We gonna get them books. Shout out Sterling. So yeah.
Thank you for coming.
Shout out y'all.
Appreciate it. Shaq, I appreciate you, bro. Again, you came in clutch today. It was a blessing to have you here. S. Best engineer in the Game. Thank you, S. Dot. Office Studios. Again, this is where we are. More events coming. This is Coloredradio. I'm Juice Shrug. Play that.